It's the most wonderful time of the year.
'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la.
Hello everyone and welcome to the announcement of the third annual Tistheseasonathon. So if you don't know, Tistheseasonathon is a readathon I created now 3 years ago. So this is the third one that we're doing and I'm so excited about it. It's a holiday readathon if you can't tell by the name of it. And I just love doing it because I love the holidays and I love holiday reading. Again, I'm seasonal, we know this. So this just kind of fits in perfectly. I'll also know that my readathon is not the only holiday readathon. There are several other amazing ones, which I will link down below for you to check out. And I always recommend supporting other readathons as well. So yeah, today I'm going to share with you the dates of the readathon, the challenges, and things like that. So this year we are keeping it very low key. As you know, we usually have 5 hosts, but sadly this year we only have 2. It's because of this year. This year has been a whirlwind for everyone. So a lot of people are working more, a lot of people are working different hours. Things are just very different in their household. So sadly, 3 of our lovely ladies cannot participate this year in being a host, which that is totally okay. I support them and I think they're all amazing and I totally get it. I was really hesitant to even do this readathon this year because of just 2020 in general, but a lot of you guys were like, we need this holiday cheer, like, you know, let's do it. So I still want to do it. And so this year it's only going to be me as a host and Amy from A Court of Crowns and Quills as a host. So just 2 people, which is more than okay with me. I do miss the ladies so much though, and I still love them. If you're watching, I love you, Chelsea, Kristen, and Trina. Love you all so much. So yeah, it's just me and Amy this year. And with that, you know, we can't put as much work into it. And we just really wanted to keep it low key because it's just easier. So as always, we're going to have 5 reading challenges, but also this year I'm shaking things a little bit up and having a bingo board because that seems to be the trend a lot with readathons. So the dates of the Tistheseasonathon, I always do it the first week of December because December is already a freaking crazy month as it is, and I didn't want to put like it right during Christmas. That would just be so much. So this year it's actually going to fall, it always falls on a Monday is when I start it, and this year it happens to be November. So it's running from November 30th to December 7th. So yeah, Monday is technically November, but I mean, it's Christmas season. We'll just roll with it. So that is the dates of the readathon. It's a Monday through Sunday one. And our 5 challenges that we always do every year, we change them up and things like that. First challenge this year never changes, and that is to read a holiday themed book. We are a holiday readathon. By that, I mean, it is holiday based, but do you have to read holiday books? No, you really don't have to. If you don't want to do all these challenges, great. If you don't want to do any of them, great. If you just want to join in, that's fine. But the challenge I like to keep every year is to read a holiday themed book because I just enjoy doing that. Then we have read a book that you meant to get to this year but didn't. I know a lot of us have those. I have so many of them. I'm looking at all of them right now. So a book that you just put on the back burner that you really wanted to read this year, but you just didn't get around to it. This is your time. 2020 is not over. We're going to accomplish something. Next up is read a book with lights on the cover. You know, it's holiday season. That could mean like if it's like a circle that has really bokeh lights, or just if it kind of looks like lights, you know, things like that. Obviously, if you can't tell, these challenges are just up to interpretation, really. The next challenge is to read a diverse book. I think this year has taught all of us that we need to expand our horizons with reading, me especially, and with that, we need to read more diversely. So pick a book that is diverse to you in some way, whether it be by a Black author, an Asian author, you know, just a different culture than yours. Just read diversely. That's very important. And our last challenge is a cozy read. By that, that's totally up to your interpretation. If you find a mystery, if you find a mystery thriller cozy, go for it. That's your jam. For me, cozy is like a romance or a holiday romance, just a romance. If your definition of cozy book is a fantasy, do your thing. Whatever you want to do, just interpret it as your cozy read. And as always, we have a group book. This year we will be reading In a Holidaze by Christina Lauren. They are one of my favorite authors. I've read a ton of their books. And when I heard they were going to release a holiday book, I was like, this has to be our group book. So this is an adult romance book about a girl that goes, to like her family's cabin for the Christmas, and she's really just kind of desolate and not happy, and basically it's like a Groundhog Day situation. Every time she leaves the cabin, she goes on the plane and wakes up and she's back at the cabin, so she has to find like what is truly making her happy to kind of remedy this Groundhog Day situation. It sounds adorable, super excited to read it. You don't have to read it, but if you want to, this is what we're reading. And look, this covers a lot of challenges. It's got lights on the cover, it's a holiday themed book, and it's a cozy book. Boom, 3 challenges right there for you. Those are our 5 challenges. challenges. As I said, do whatever you want with them. If you want to take one book and make a stretch for all 5 challenges, that is amazing. If you want to take 5 books, do 5 books. Whatever you want to do your thing. We also have a bingo board that I made up. So bingo boards are just fun. You can either go up, down, across, whatever you want to do. So what I did for this, rather than make you like choose like, oh, I really like the challenges more than the bingo board, or oh, I really like the bingo board, I have actually incorporated this 5 challenges I just talked about into the bingo board itself. So if you want to just go for the bingo board, go for it. So I have a lot of different challenges on here, and a lot of them are just holiday ones. Like I'm talking about make a gingerbread house. I'm going to try to go in order by them. I have read a holiday themed book. That was already one of our challenges. Read the group book if you want to. Read with red or green on the cover of the book. Read in front of the fire. That can mean either a real fire, or if you want to throw up on, if you want to throw up a YouTube video fire, that counts. That's what I'm doing. Make a gingerbread house, like I said. Watch a holiday movie. A book with family, found family, whether that could mean about family or like an adopted family or things like that, foster family, just a book about family. Bake your favorite holiday treat. Book with holiday word in the title. By that, take like Oh Holy Night. Find a book with holy or night. Whatever you want to do. Just something of that. Like read a book that you meant to get to this year but you didn't. Read a book that someone else recommends. Whether you watch YouTube videos or you have a friend that's always recommending you a book, you can read it now. Read a Christmas classic. So this one I'm going to take because I'm a mom and I read a lot of kids' books. So you best believe I'm going to read The Polar Express or The Grinch Stole Christmas. And yes, those are Christmas classics, my friend. But if you want to read A Christmas Carol like Little Woman, do it. And then we have a free space, read a diverse book, read a book with someone. That could also count for a buddy read too, like with our group book, I mean. Or you can buddy read a book with just someone you know. Book with lights on the cover, a book you received as a gift. And that could mean whether somebody gave it to you or you got it from the library or something like that. That's a gift. Read your favorite genre. Read the 25th book on your TBR pile. This is a fun one because Christmas is on the 25th of December. I thought that would be fun. You can do this whether it's physical or just ebooks that are on your, just count to 25. Read a book with romance in it. Read a book that's 250 pages or less. Read a cozy read. That's obviously one of our challenges. Read a new to you author. Make a book snowman, and book with snow on the cover. So those are all the bingo challenges. So yeah, if you want to join in on that, great. If you just want to do the challenges, great. If you want to do challenges and bingo board, whatever you want to do, this readathon is totally up to you. So with that are all of our links. So if you don't know, we have a Twitter account. We also have an Instagram account. There will be no photo challenges this year because it's just hard to manage with 2 people, and it's a lot to ask people to do photo challenges as well. There will also be no Twitter sprints as well. And what Twitter sprints are just basically reading sprints. So we would have somebody host for like a couple hours and just sprint and read with people. We're not doing that this year. We might have a couple, but they're just going to be, like I said, low key. I'm also planning to make a Discord for this whole readathon. I'm still learning, so hopefully it'll be down below. And that's just going to be where a lot of us can talk about what books you're reading. And I'm making different like forums for it. I don't understand Discord, but I'm going to learn. And yeah, I think that's all of our links. But either way, I'm very excited for this readathon, and I'm so glad so many of you wanted it back this year. That just makes me so insanely happy because I really love doing this readathon. I just love it. I'm going to vlog it. I'm going to do all the bingos, like make a gingerbread house, and I just want to make it a very holiday and just happy time in this really bleak year. So I would love to know if you're joining. My TBR will be up very soon, as well as some recommendations for you for the challenges and things like that. Let me know if you're participating in Tistheseasonathon. I would love to know, and we would be happy, so happy to have you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you at the end of the month for Tistheseasonathon. Bye.